più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a tuo giro.
Okay guys, it's me again, Paul P. I'm here in Makati. Actually, in the heart of the business district in Makati. And I'm checking out this place. It's called Elberts Pizzeria. I've been craving for pizza for a while, and believe it or not, I found a Neapolitan style pizza here. It's as authentic as it can get. And basically, I saw this on Facebook, and I was so tempted to check them out earlier. I just didn't have the time, so this time here in Makati, I'm gonna check them out. Tara, kain tayo.
Non più frai quei penachini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Non più tra i farfalloni amorosi.
Okay guys, welcome to the show. It's me again, Paul P. And I'm actually here in Elberts Pizzeria. Sorry I'm sweating because the chairs are kind of high, and I prefer to stand up since I'm scared of sitting in a high chair. So basically, this is a pizzeria that's really recently opened, and I've been looking at their Facebook profile for a while, and I really wanted to try them out. So thank God I've made some free time, and here I am. Hopefully, oh my God, I'm really sweating. Hopefully the food is going to be above par to my expectations. Okay, so let's start with the margarita pizza, which is their signature pizza. Okay guys, the food I've ordered is here na, and let's check them out. First of all, I got their margarita pizza, the quattro formaggi, their sausage and mushroom. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce it in Italian, so sausage and mushroom, and their marinara pizza. All of them are made in-house, and basically, each one of the doughs have been proofed actually 6 to 8 hours per day. So, tara, let's check them out. Okay guys, here's our first pizza. It's the margarita pizza. If I remember right, it's named after one of the princess or the queens of Italy. And it's actually three colors: the red, the white, and the green from the Italian flag. So basically, it's supposed to be Roma tomatoes with buffalo mozzarella and basil. That's it. Okay, let's try this first. They do not have a forks and spoons and knives, so we're going to go hands-on on this one. Look at the char at the bottom of the pizza. That's a decent char from cooking. Okay, so we'll try this one first bite. First bite of pizza. There's a nice chewiness to the dough. A slight bitterness from that char at the bottom. See that? But the tomatoes have a certain sweetness to it. It tastes really fresh. The mozzarella is really nice and gooey. It gives a certain creaminess to the dish. And that dough is really something else. Fresh basil and baked basil gives a certain contrast to the flavor of the cheese and the tomato. This is, I believe, and the smell of that dough, one of the best pizzas I've had. There's a bit of tartness, sorry. A bit of tartness from the tomatoes. But this dough is something. The dough itself has, sorry, The dough itself has flavor, and that flavor makes actually other ingredients come together really well. Okay, we'll move on to the next pizza, which is the quattro formaggi. Okay, guys, here's my second pizza. This is the quattro formaggi. You can see they use four kinds of cheese. That's why it's called quattro formaggi, four cheese. Basically, it has gorgonzola, mozzarella, parmesan, and emmental. Now, I'm kind of scared of this because I'm not a fan of blue cheese. Really, I saw it. It looked awesome. It looked unique. But blue cheese is kind of like, sorry to say this, but I tried Roquefort, and to me it tastes like feet. But we'll try this one out. It doesn't want to come with me. It doesn't want to come with me. There it is. Okay. Here's our first slice of their quattro formaggi. You can see there's blue veins in there. That's basically the gorgonzola. God, it doesn't taste like feet. No, just kidding. That gorgonzola is very subtle, but the one that you can really taste is the mozzarella and the parmesan. But it has a whoa. It comes at the back. It has a flavor here at the back that tastes that blue cheese. Did you know that the reason why it's blue is actually penicillin? The bacteria of penicillin actually is injected into the cheese while it ripens so that it will create the blue veins inside. As usual, the dough is the star of the show, but the toppings are also quite extravagant. Mm. I love the idea that when you eat pizza dough, it's not air. For example, some fast food pizza joints here in the Philippines, when you order pizza, it's like either as thin as a cracker or it's full of air. This one, you chew it so that you can, the more you chew, the more flavor comes out. This is what I call a really good pizza. Okay. So we'll move on to our next pizza. Okay, guys, this is their marinara. Marinara is basically just garlic with tomato sauce, no cheese. We just had a lot of cheese with that one. This is no cheese. It has basil and oregano. Now, I always associate oregano with pizza, so this is going to be something quite familiar to me. Once again, look at that crust. This is not burnt, okay, guys? This is nicely charred. I don't like people saying, oh, it's too burnt. No, it's not burnt. It's actually just right. It gives that certain crunch. See that? It's cracking. And gives that certain chewiness to the dough. And by the way, pizza has more flavor on the crust side than the middle of the pizza. If you notice. Okay, so we'll try this one out. Mm. You can really taste the flavor of the tomatoes in this one. And that certain, what do you call this? The flavor of oregano is really, really strong. I just wish they added a bit more garlic. And it's actually really good. Okay? Wait, let me get something. They have chili flakes. So let's add a bit of chili flakes to this.
Non più tra i farfalloni
And let's
amoroso,
give this a try.
notte e giorno di torno girano,
Look at
delle
that.
belle turbando al riposo, narcisettuato giro d'amore. Delle belle turbando al riposo, narcisettuato giro d'amore.
The addition of that element from the chili flakes, actually makes the pizza a bit better. Okay, I'll finish this and I'll move on to our last pizza, which is the sausage and mushroom. Okay guys, this is our last pizza, which is the sausage and meat. Oh, sausage and mushroom, sorry. Sausage and mushroom. Here a slice. We'll go for a big slice. Like this one. Oh yeah, look at that. So you can, oh, it fell, man. As you can see guys here, try and zoom it in. See that striped seed? That's actually fennel. Fennel is one of the key ingredients for Italian sausage. And believe me, this is going to be a good pizza. I can smell it from here. Ooh. Oh yeah, by the way, this is how you eat it. You fold it in half and then pray to God that it doesn't spill on your shirt. Just kidding. This is the New York style of eating pizza. Salt creaminess from the mozzarella and that earthiness from the mushrooms, partnered with that savory, somewhat fatty sausage and that flavor of that fennel seed. Oh, it's actually quite overwhelming. But look at that. There's still a fennel seed right there, and it gives that certain licoricey flavor to sausages. Okay, we'll give this a bite and one more bite. Oh wait, let's put some of that spicy stuff. Okay. Oh, it has that heat. Wow. The basil actually helps a bit with the fattiness, cutting the fattiness, that flavor of that basil. But that heat, already starting to sweat here, guys. But it's really good. And once again, that dough is actually the star of pizza. FYI, I'm not going to finish all of this. I'm going to take most of it home. Just basically eat one more or two slices more of one of this. Bring it home for my family. But this dough, this pizza, is something else. I'll have to give you a criteria on. I have to give the review on the 5 criteria later after this.
Non più frai quei penachini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante.
Okay, guys. Here's my review of Elberts Pizzeria. I have to base it on the 5 criteria, which is location, ambiance, service, food, and price. Now, let's talk about location. Location, it's here in heart of Makati, like LPL building. It's actually easily accessible via Grab or via commute. It's actually walking distance from Jaime Velasquez car park, and it's really nice. Okay, So with location, I have to give him a 4 out of 5. Now, ambiance. Ambiance wise, the only downside to this place is they don't have, um, well, they have chairs, but it's really high. I have to show it on the video later. And and I can't sit on it because I'm scared it might break. So with that in mind, everything else looks okay. It's small, it's quaint, roughly about seats go to 5 to 15 people. The nice thing about this place is you're not supposed to eat here, you're supposed to take it out. But the ambiance feels great. I feel as if I'm back inside the kitchen of a hotel. Everything is stainless. Well, maybe the tabletop is actually granite. So I give them a 3 out of 5 on the ambiance. Now let's talk about service. Ate was very helpful. I got to talk to the chef, and he's very very accommodating, and I have to give him a 5 out of 5 on that. Service here has actually welcomed me with open arms, and they took care of me really well. They actually explained each dough, and they told me the process of how they make their pizza every time, every morning, and how they make the dough. It's actually very informative. So I give them a 5 out of 5 on that. Now let's talk about the food. The dough itself is something else. I like the dough. I like the flavor of the dough. I like the tomato sauce, but the assortment of choices that they have is quite limited. But once again, this is based on my opinion. The pizza I like the most was actually the margarita. The margarita has so much flavor, even though it uses only 3 ingredients. And believe it or not, most of the flavor of the ingredients on the toppings of the pizza is actually enhanced more by the flavor of that dough. So flavor wise, food, I have to give him a 4 out of 5. Now, let's talk about price. Here's where it goes kind of weird. For pizza that's artisanal, I think it's worth it. But if you are basically going to compare this to a pizza joint like Pizza Hut and stuff like that, it's quite expensive. I spent roughly 1,500 on 4 pizzas, and actually they're quite filling. I only eat like one slice of each so far, and I actually feel it in my stomach. I'm quite full, but if you're looking at the flavor of the item or the ingredients, the quality of the ingredients, it's truly worth it. So I give them a 4 out of 5. Okay, so thank you for watching the vlog. Better pass by, check this place out. It's awesome. The staff are very helpful. Follow me on Instagram at Gutom Never Busog, on Twitter at Gutom, and on Facebook at Always Gutom Never Busog. And if you have any other place you can suggest, comment it down below. I'll check them out. And see you in the next one. Tara, kain tayo.
Always Gutom, never Busog.
Bye guys.
Con le nevi e salioni al concetto di tromboni, di bombardie di cannoni, che le porre tutti i tuoni all'orecchio fan fischiar. Non più avrai quei pennacchini, non più avrai quel cappello, non più avrai